What's up, guys? A definite storyline that I'm excited to follow throughout the year, and I've used this phrase a lot this offseason, so if you follow my videos, you know what I'm probably going to say. The changing of the guard and different, a lot of familiar faces walking out the door. While that's sad, I think it's also a good thing because you can get too stale and too comfortable. Even though you want to be comfortable in the organization that you are in, there's only so much you can say, do, because our roster has been so well composed. We've only needed like one or two moves to feel confident in the roster that we're going into with the new season. And kind of the same thing here, even though it's taken a little longer than any of us wanted or expected given the prices and whatnot. But I think watching so many familiar faces walk out the door, yes, it's sad, and because they mean so much to your organization, the championship and the fabric and how the culture built and all that stuff. But there's room for new energy and new voices and new slogans and new celebrations to understand that that's the reality of sports. Change is inevitable, and I think the addition of Jurickson Profar helps in so many ways. It gives us an extra swagger. It gives us a guy that gets on base, walks, on base percentage, and why I agree with most saying that Ronald, he will lead off, hopefully, until Ronald returns from his injury. But also, don't forget, Tim Heyer's coming in, a different hitting coach, a different voice, a different, probably a different approach, because I don't think Kevin Seitzer could have said anything different than he has. And I love Kevin Seitzer, and I will thank him for everything he's done. But new juice, new verbiage, and just new can help light the fire. Because the Braves already have fire with all the injuries and all the unfortunate things that happened in 2024. They want to prove that they are still one of the best in the NL, which we are. And that 2024 was just a product of all the injuries and all the misfortune, and kind of shut some people up about the offseason lack of moves. And I still think there will be a few more moves, but I also can appreciate the minor league signings and all of this stuff, because it creates even more of a competition and the reality of where the roster is right now. Guys like AJ Smith-Shawver, guys like Bryce Elder, guys like Drew Hackenberg, guys like that realize that there is an opportunity here. Obviously, there's still moves can be made and things of that nature, and Ian Anderson, but they realize that their time is now. And they have a very good opportunity to take the bull by the horns. Guys like Jared Kelenic, guys like De La Cruz, they've got an opportunity to take the bull by the horns and get that roster spot and don't give it up. Kind of like Spencer Schwellenbach did last year, but you're going to see a lot of those battles and the want to in spring training. With a little bit more questions, it allows for more options. It allows for more roster versatility and creativity that I don't think we've had in a while. So I obviously think the roster is not done. Duh. It's only January 27th. But I think even with departure becomes new opportunity and fun opportunity. And I hope that's how you look at spring training and prior to that when you're digesting how the roster is right now and what the current possibilities are, because they are endless for the Braves, and the core and the guys that we really trust are still on this roster and still really good. So I'm really excited in that aspect that the changing of the guard is actually a good thing, even though it's sad, because you grow to love the players that put your uniform on and wear that Atlanta across their chest, because they put it on the line every single day. But as always, go Braves, champions forever. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Helps out a lot. Thanks, guys.